Brian Tooley Racing Stage 3 camshaft, LS1 engine, automatic transmission. It's got our RB 2800 3000 converter in it, and boy does it drive good. It drives absolutely awesome. There's the cam specs right here. So it's a 227 240X, 111 lobe separation and 636 on the lift. So if we can zoom in there it is. Absolutely awesome car to drive, and as you can hear, it sounds brilliant. It's got the Blackwell Racing CNC heads, 241s, as you can see down there. And yeah, look, they come up absolutely awesome. Really, really nice camshaft to drive. In comparison to the Stage 2, it's probably very similar to the Stage 2. It just sounds a bit more aggressive. But the big difference with this is when you put a manifold on it, that's when the Stage 3 comes to life. And what we find is the Stage 2 is a really good camshaft, but it kind of finishes, it's sort of, with the Stage 2 with a set of heads and the factory manifold, that's kind of where it likes to sit. But don't get me wrong, it does pick up more power when you go to a manifold, as we've proven in our test videos. But the Stage 3 will come to life even more. So if you're planning on future-proofing it and going further down the track, then the Stage 3 is probably the better choice. But if you're happy to just do a manifold only, Stage 2 would be good too. But the Stage 3 is really good because if you plan on putting a bit more cubes into the bottom end, then that's when it starts to be a better camshaft. But either way, Stage 2 or 3, awesome camshaft, don't get me wrong, and I'm probably confusing you with that. Because both of them are a favourite of mine, but look, they work really well either way. And as you can see here, I'll just get to the dyno sheet, 320 kilowatts, 499 newton meters of torque. Yes, the torque is low in comparison. You've got to remember, it's got a converter in it, so it's not starting the power run until like over 3,000 RPM. And to produce torque, you've got to have you've got to be making power in the low RPM range because it's all a mathematical equation. So it's, yeah, the higher the RPM starts, the less the torque is always going to be. And obviously, with more cubes, you can hold that torque power longer, lower, and hold it, and obviously produces more torque. But anyway, it's not really important. The fact is that it drives really well. It's super strong out in the road, and look, the customer's going to be absolutely stoked with it. Brian Tooley just does such an awesome job with these camshafts, hence the reason why we have been pushing them so hard lately. And we've also invested in them too. So we've got stock on the shelves, we've got stock coming weekly, monthly, by air and sea and so on. It's not really a sales pitch, but I do like it when people purchase off us because it helps us keep the show moving and running, and obviously, money coming in allows us to, invest in other things too. So, which is great. So those of you who have supported us, thank you very much. We do appreciate that. And all the customers who watch our videos and listen to us, good on you, because, we're putting the hard yards in and, doing all the development and testing, and, it's not really development, I probably shouldn't use that word, but it's bringing to you what information we learn and so on. So, but yeah, LS1, Blackwell Racing CNC heads with the Stage 3 BTR camshaft is a really awesome street combination, and it actually drives quite pleasant too. So, as a weekend warrior or a street and stripper, this is a really good package for that. As a daily, look, some people can daily this, no worries at all. Me personally, probably a little bit too much, but you know what, I'd get used to it and I'd probably drive it anyway. But yeah, the Stage 2 is actually really nice on the street as a daily. So look, at the end of the day, plan your build, give us a call, we'll work out what's best for you, and I'm pretty confident you'll be happy either way. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this one. Hope you liked the Stage 3 BTR cam as much as we did. Let us know what you think about it in the comments, what you think of the sound, what you think of the power, and so on. And yeah, we'll talk about it more in the comments. But thanks again. See you in the next one. Catch ya.